officials tonight. Matthew Palungi's Kern, Jason Marabito, and we're underway with Notre Dame controlling the basketball, and they'll work right to left in their traveling gray unis with the blue trim. On the left wing with it, it's Parker. Sent it out top to Jaden Willis. Now on the right side to Andre Harris, formerly of Wright State University a couple of years ago. Zuber Posey on the drive, and he got to the rim and scores.
Hesitation, dribble, defense relaxed, he got right in there.
Cleveland State with their first possession. Down 2-0, 30 seconds in here in Cleveland. Here's Tristan Enaruna. Sent it out top to Spider Johnson. Now on the left wing, Tay Williams. There's Parker between the circles. Man-to-man defense for Notre Dame. A 10 on the shot clock. Enaruna off the screen, drives down the lane. Tried to kick it out and right through the hands of Tay Williams and out of bounds on the sideline. Turnover, and it belongs to Notre Dame.
Well, you can expect some of that. He's not as good yet. Some time. Right off the bat, you see the difference between Gates and Robinson. Made some sets. Gates was more of a motion guy.
There's a jumper from 15 on the left elbow. It's Darius Parker for his first two, and it's 4-0 Notre Dame.
Basically, there's not much difference between the It's usually the big kid.
Spider Johnson out top of the key trying to drive. Luka Cozy playing some tight D. Now Parker dribbles to the free throw line. Jump stop in the lane with 8 to shoot. Turns, forced it up, rim off. Notre Dame's got the rebound. It's Tylen Crawford. He dribbles out of there with it with a 4-0 advantage. Minute 35 in here in Cleveland. On top of the basketball is Luka Cozy. Dribble to the right wing, handed off there to Darius Parker. Covered by Drew Lauder getting the start tonight. Baseline pass to Luka Cozy. Jumper is good. From 8 feet, 6-0 Notre Dame, 2 minutes in. 6-0 Falcons over the Vikings here early. Parker on the drive, right of the lane. Turns in the lane, kicks it out top to Lauder. Dribbles to the right elbow. Sends it out to Parker, right wing. 14 on the shot clock. 6-0 Notre Dame. High post left, Johnson. Put on the hardwood drive to the block. Got a bump. Trying to pass it out. Does. Lauder, 3 ball. 23 right point. Right there! Drew Lauder knocks it down for Cleveland State's first bucket tonight. 6-3 Notre Dame.
Nice decision by Spider Johnson not to force that. But to kick it opposite, inside out, assist.
There's Parker out on the left wing with a double team coming, and Cleveland State's man-to-man on a steal. Tay Williams flying the other way, breakaway, missed the dunk. Rebound Crowder's got it in the corner for Cleveland State. His 3 ball is short. Rebound tipped out, loose ball. Notre Dame has it. They'll fly to the front court, 2-on-2. It's Willis. On the left wing, Tristan Enaruna picks him up, and Willis picks the dribble up. The sideline left, Andre Harris on the drive baseline. He'll send it corner right. Parker pumps, Parker steps, shoots the 3. It's all net. Notre Dame is on fire. 9-3 Falcons. They can't miss, it seems. Off to an incredible start. Notre Dame now 4 of 4 from the field. They got a 6-point advantage. Certainly do. There's a 3 ball from Parker that's off on the back iron. Notre Dame runs down the rebound. It's Andre Harris. 9-3 Falcon lead. 3.5 minutes in. The front court. A great move there by Jaden Willis. Goes to the rack. Scores. Fouled. Count the basket. And one coming at the free throw line. 11-3 Falcons at the 16:25 mark. So that'll send Jaden Willis to the free throw line after he got his first basket tonight. Subs coming in as Vita Ugozi checks out. The lineup is Bolahan Audio. Notre Dame College, 84% from the line last year. Free throw is good by the lefty Jaden Willis, the senior from Baltimore. And it's 12-3 Notre Dame. 16:23 to go first half here in Cleveland. On the left side, Enaruna. On the front court, Drew Lauder. Half-court trap action by Notre Dame. There's Enaruna with a give and go. With Lauder, put it up. Good and foul. Caught it on the left block, scored it off the window with the left hand. He's got his first two. It's 12-5 Notre Dame. The free throw, Kevin, for Tristan Anaruda. He's coming off a 15-13 exhibition against Baldwin Wallace on Thursday.
Tristan Anaruda, one shot.
Follows on Andre Harris, his first against the Falcons. Is good. It's 12-6. Falcons lead down to 6. Cleveland State with a full court press. Audio, drive in, kick it out, right side. This is Jamar Talbot, who checked in there the last time out. Now Dalen Lee for three, no good. First miss by Notre Dame, but the rebound, they got their own. That's Jaden Willis, and he knocks down the jumper from the free throw line. 14-6 Notre Dame. 15:38 to go first half here at the Wolstein Center. Anaruda breaks the three-quarter court pressure. 1-2 to the right for Notre Dame. Anaruda in the front court right away. Hands the ball off the line. Top side, it's Parker. Puts it on the hardwood, takes it to his right, gives to Lauder. Drives baseline under the rack, put up the reverse, missed it. Spider Johnson, the Cleveland State rebound, takes a dribble, goes up strong and scores off the window for his first two. 14-8 Notre Dame. 15-13 to go in the first.
Great hustle by Spider, stay with the play.
Staying that man-to-man, dribbling on top. It's Talbot. Sophomore Fletcher Heights lost the ball, stolen away by Drew Lauder. 3-on-1. Down the lane. Williams, kabam! He went high with one hand and flushed it down. Tay Williams with quite a dunk, his first two.
Didn't miss that one out.
He certainly didn't. 14-10 is the score. He went up high. Jaden Willis, three-pointer, no good. Wouldn't have counted anyway. An illegal screen by Willis. He cleared some space. His first foul, team's second. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take a break as well with 14:41 to go here in the first half. And Cal Pulowski, great to have you along. Cleveland State trailing by 4 on the floor for Notre Dame. It's Parker, Willis, Ugokozi, Audio, and Harris. Cleveland State with Johnson, Parker, Anaruda, Williams, and Lauder. Anaruda on the left wing. Vikings working the basket to my right. Anaruda, great give and go with Tay Williams. Anaruda put it up, no, tipped it up, yes. Anaruda working that glass. He has 5 to lead Cleveland State. It's a 14-12 Falcon lead. 14-15 left in the first.
There you have it. I called it. So they would go inside, and they'll probably continue to do that. A nice motion action set that top down up.
Stephen Lee working it, sends it over on the right side. Audio for three, missed it. High rebound for Anaruda for Cleveland State. That's his second tonight. 14-12 Notre Dame for Cleveland State. It was down 12-4. So an 8-2 run. It's Parker down the lane. Got to the rack. Layup missed. No, but he was fouled on the shot. Getting him with the body was Jamar Talbot. That'll be his first foul. Third against the Falcons tonight.
I really like the body movement of Vikes that had the last few sessions.
Inbounds come. Cleveland State has it in a run at the right point against the man-to-man. Vikings trail by 2, 13-40, first half. Now Parker straight away goes right side in a run for three. Back iron off, high rebound. And it's won by the Notre Dame Falcons flying ahead. Right to left, Willis in the front court, right wing. Backing out now and throw it to Audio on the right wing as well. He's out about 30 and a hand it off there. Willis on Williams driving, stopping on the block, kicking out the right side. Lee. Center left sideline, pump faking a drive for Talbot. Sets to Lee, left of the key, jumper from 10. Nope, Johnson, the Cleveland State rebound. Called out, let it stand away by Audio in the corner.
Can I take time
and he'll fire the three-pointer. That's short. Johnson the rebound. So now Notre Dame College getting a little cool. They've just hit one of their last 4 shots. They made their first 5. 14-12, go Falcons. Williams will get it out top to Johnson from Cleveland State. On the left wing, Drew Lauder. Out top, Anaruda. Sideline right it goes. Willis dribbles out to the right point. Down low, Anaruda. Backing down his man. In the paint. Turns. Wanted to put it up. Can't. 7 to shoot. Lobs it out to Parker. 5 on the shot clock. Parker going to work. Drives down the lane. Beat his man. Got to the rack. Missed. Tipped out by Williams. Comes to him on a tip. He's got 4. We're tied at 14.
He's got 4 on 2 dunks.
And Cleveland State on an 11-2 run after they were down 12-3 to tie this one up. Certainly did. He went out the other way. Kevin Johnson committing a hold on a drive by Notre Dame. 14 balls, more subs coming in. Here comes Javante Jones, also back in. Parker checking out. Willis and Talbert coming in for Cleveland State. Their first sub. Hill, and also coming into the lineup, Cole Middleton for Cleveland State, checking out.
Adjusting my camera.
Drew Wilder. The Vikings. 14 off. Notre Dame with the ball. What a high to receive the inbound was Lee a bit floor. Almost put over his teammate Parker. Lee at the top, yeah. Over on the left side, handing the ball up to Jones. Dribbles down the lane. Flip a tough shot off the window. It's no good. Cleveland State the rebound. T. Williams flying ahead into the front court. Dribbles over to the left wing and hands off to Hill. Cleveland Heights product will get the Vikings into the offense with 11:53 to go in the first, and the game tied at 14. Here's Hill on the left wing. Sends it to Williams off the screen right wing. Little juke move, goes down the lane, tosses it up, and then off the window. Tay Williams now has 6 to lead all scorers, and the Vikings have their first lead, 16-14. 11:37 to go, first half here at the Wolstein Center in Cleveland. Audio, they'll go out top. Lee for 3 straight away, 25 feet. That's no good. Trying to save the ball was Javante Jones, but he was unable to do so on the near sideline. It goes out. It'll be Cleveland State's ball. Lynch will come back. Third time out on the floor with 11:28 to go before halftime. Our score in Cleveland. Cleveland State 16. Notre Dame 14.
Let them hoist it up, but they're going to have to be more disciplined to beat Cleveland State.
Jason Woodridge is checked in for the Vikings. He joins Williams, Hill, Parker, and Middleton on the floor. CSU basketball. They're up by 2 against the man-to-man. Here's Williams off a screen, went to the free throw line, lost the ball. It's loose near midfloor. Picked up by Williams, who went back to get it. He'll throw it to Woodridge, sideline right. He'll drive in. Going to kick it out top. Hill from about 25. He thought about shooting it, and now whistling a foul charge on Woodridge on the pass out.
I don't know why Woodridge.
Foul on Woodridge. That's his second against Cleveland State.
I don't know why he passed open the wide open 3. That's what he's known to do. He passed it up. The guy wasn't even closed out within 10 feet of him, and he should have pulled the trigger.
So Notre Dame College with the basketball as we approach the 11-minute mark here in the first half. Vikings by 2. Darius Parker in the front court, left wing. Hands the ball off to Crawford, who takes it over to the right side against Woodridge in the Vikings man-to-man. Throw a corner right to Barker. Down goes Parker, and an offensive foul on Notre Dame. That's actually against Audio, who committed the offensive foul. That'll be his first, team's 4th.
It's a great job by Parker there to keep the Notre Dame ball in the corner, just closed out and angled himself on the high side to keep the ball there and took the charge.
Parker will walk it ahead for Cleveland State. Send it up to Woodridge, high post left, and a reach in. It's Khalil Kamara. Checked in, the 6'8 junior from the Bronx. Reached in. That's his first, team's 5th. It'll be Cleveland State ball with a 16-14 lead. 10:41 to go in the first. Vikings will have it at the hash on the near side. They work to the basket to our right. Here's Parker outside. On the right side, Hill dribbles in. Step back, fade away from 15. Back iron and off. And the rebound is collected by Jones for Notre Dame. All up ahead in the front court. Here's Parker. Corner left. Crawford for 3. Short. Woodridge, the Viking rebound. Up to Parker. Vikings come ahead, leaders by 2. Parker around the screen to the top. Hesitation move, tried to kick it to Hill, and he was tripped on the pass. And that trip was against Javante Jones. That'll be his first personal foul. And wait, they're going to call it on Crawford. It'll be his first, team's 6th. It's definitely not on Crawford. That should have been on Javante Jones. We'll see if they get that straightened out. 16-14 CSU. 10:18 to go in the first half.
Nice little hesitation to set that up.
Inbounds game to Williams, and he spins, goes to the rack, and kisses it in off the window. Tay Williams with 8 points, leads all scorers. Cleveland State up 18-14.
We haven't seen that kind of spring out of anybody in a while here at Cleveland State.
Another way on a drive. It's Parker who got to the rack and scores. The first bucket for Notre Dame in nearly 4 minutes. 18-16 Cleveland State. Vikings with the basketball and Parker in the front court. They'll send it on the right side. Woodridge just inside the 3-point arc. Woodridge out top. It goes to Middleton. Lob it down low Parker, and he's grabbed from behind by Bolahan Audio. He's called for the foul. His first, team 7th. That'll send Parker to the free throw line.
I like what I'm seeing on this offense. different options to isolate the guards in certain spots, the bigs in certain spots. It's, I'm amazed at how good it looks in game one here.
Middleton will take a blow. Johnson returns for Cleveland State. 18-16 Vikings, 9:40 on the first half clock. Wes Parker will head to the line to our right. Parker, scoreless tonight as an assist. Sean, the fifth-year senior, it's the front of the 1-and-1 up and in. 19-16 Cleveland State, first point tonight for Sean Parker. Samir Price waiting to check in, the 6'3 sophomore from Rock Island, Illinois. That's the second free. Vikings by 3 here at the 9:40 mark. It's up. It's off the iron, no good. Johnson, an offensive rebound on top. Woodridge wide open. Free ball, bottom. Jason Woodridge. It's his first bucket of the year. It's a tray, and Cleveland State their largest lead, 22-16. 28 to go in the first. Vikings steal the ball. Poked away by Hill from behind. Woodridge takes it. Flies ahead. Tries to lob it in. It's deflected. Loose ball. Came to Williams. Put up the layup. Missed it. Rebound loose again. This time coming away with it is Parker. For Notre Dame. Tried to pass it ahead. Deflected ball, but Willis gets it. Goes in the lane. Forced it up. It's good. Will not count. There's a foul before the shot. Cleveland State. And it's on Hill.
State's first. State jumped 1-2 for a more press. Got the pace going a little bit.
Williams checks out with a game high 8 points. He's replaced by Notre Dame ball into the basket. 22-16 Vikings. 9:13 first half of the baseline right. Panos Karras hits the three-pointer. Check. Jaden Willis shot it from the right baseline. The lefty went up high and knocked it down. Willis. Bucket has 7 points. Now the other way as Notre Dame steals the ball. Driving down the lane, it's Harris in a crowd, and he scores it off the window. 22-20. Cleveland State by 2 with 8:47 to go in the first, and Notre Dame turning up the pressure on defense. Ball coverage. So now top for the Vikings. Left wing pass to Woodridge against the man-to-man. Outside in the room. Right when you go, there's 2 engineer Price. Send it over there, inside the arc, right wing, and sits on the shot clock. Dribbles to his left, spins, drops, pumps, shoots, scores. All for traveling, shuffle the feet, move to the hole, turnover. I'll give it back to Notre Dame. A chance to Tyler take the lead. The turnover. It's the 4th for Cleveland State tonight.
What does Bill Raftery like to say? Got to organize the puppies. He just kind of danced on the spin. He danced a little bit on that. It's a great move, though. Very patient.
Cleveland State by 2. Jaden Willis with the basketball for Notre Dame. He's on the left wing. Got to switch to Johnson. Parts now, and Willis will drive the lane. Pick it on the right side. Kamara tries the 3, in and out. Back in. It's good. Kamara with a 3-pointer, and Notre Dame College retakes the lead. 23-22. 7:55 to go in the first half here in Cleveland.
Yeah, they've strung together about 3 straight possessions. There's another turnover.
Yep. Yeah, Hill trying to throw it to Johnson on the left sideline. Threw it away. Turnover number 6 for Cleveland State. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break as well. 7 minutes, 47 seconds remain in the first half. Our score here at the Wolstein Center in Cleveland. It's Notre Dame College. And Willis on the floor. Cleveland State comes with Lauder, who's checked back in. Johnson, Parker, and Aruna Woodridge. Notre Dame basketball, they lead by 1. They work right to left. And Parker knocked it away for a moment from Jaden Willis. Now Willis gets it back. Willis drives to the sideline. Goes in, kicks it out. Corner left, 3-ball. Talbert in the air, swish. Talbot all net. 26-22. Notre Dame now with a run of their own. It's a 10-point run to erase a 6-point Cleveland State lead. Now the Vikings trail by 4. 7:20 to go in the first. Here's Johnson. High post left. He'll go to Parker, also on the left side, behind the arc. Parker takes it to the top of the key and gives to Enaruna, who's driving in from the right wing. Got to the rack, scores the layup. Great first step by Enaruna. He's got 7, 26-24. Notre Dame, that ends the 10-0 run for Notre Dame with 7 minutes to go in the half. The penetration, it's Willis, throws it up, no, but drew contact. And he'll head to the line and shoot 2. The foul is on Jason Woodridge. That is his 2nd foul, and for Cleveland State, their 5th.
Well, I'll tell you, other than the size, Notre Dame doesn't play like a Division II team. They're very under control, very well coached. They didn't blink. They got down a little bit, and they bounced right back and took the lead. And They're taking better shots. There was a stretch there. They were just taking a bunch of ratty shots.
Here's Jaden Willis, the left-hander at the free throw line. He makes the first one. So he's 2 of 2 at the line and now has 8 points to lead the Falcons. That ties him with Tay Williams for the game high. As Woodridge checks out and coming in for Cleveland State, Jason Deuce Drake, the 6'2 freshman from Detroit, Michigan. And let's see, Khalil Kamara checks out for Notre Dame College, and Darius Barker returns. One more free throw. Willis, line to the left. Free throw on the way, and it's good. 4-point lead once again for Notre Dame, 28-24, with 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Parker will bring it ahead against the Notre Dame man-to-man. Bounce pass it over to Enaruna. Takes it to the left wing there. He'll flip it to Drew Lauder, who sends it out top to Johnson, and now right side to Drake. Over to Enaruna. Sideline left, Parker drives to the baseline. Cut off there. Top now to Johnson. Here's Lauder from the right wing. Knocked away, but Lauder got it back. Jump pass to Parker. Corner left. Drake, 3-ball in the air. Short. Johnson tried to tip the rebound. It goes out. Enaruna runs it down the corner. He's open. He'll turn and fire the 3. Swish! Boy, Enaruna said, oh, look at this. I'm wide open. I'll take that. 10 for Enaruna. 28-27 Notre Dame. Now in the front court, Johnson steals the ball, lost it, diving to try to save it. It's Parker, but he's unsuccessful on the baseline, and it'll belong to Notre Dame. And Cleveland State playing that aggressive defense pattern, looking to trap in the half court where available.
Yeah, on the pick and roll, they're blitzing it and jumping out hard, hedging real hard on that dribble action.
28-27 Notre Dame. 6:20 to go first half. Ball lobbed into the top. Ugwokozie check back in, receives it. Give it off to Willis, drives in right of the key, kick it out top, Ugwokozie left side for a 3 from Talbert. Long at the backboard and nothing else. Rebound Notre Dame College, put it back up with Ugwokozie. It's unsuccessful, and Cleveland State gets the rebound in the run out. Down by 1, Lauder in the front court. Goes right wing to Enaruna, sideline right. Drake, he'll drive in, give to Enaruna to the basket, lays it up, missed it. Got his own rebound, lost the handle on it. Notre Dame College comes away with it. It's Andre Harris. 28-27 Falcons, and we've got a whistle. And we have a
blood or a uniform violation?
Something on the sideline. We've got a sub coming in. Talbert's going to check out, so Crawford will replace him.
There wasn't a timeout call.
So might have had something with his, something might have been there, perhaps an injury. So he's out. 28-27 Notre Dame with the basketball. Up top, here's Willis to the right elbow. Tough fadeaway jump shot is short. Cleveland State the rebound. Drake comes ahead for the Vikings. Crossover and head to the left wing. Cleveland State led by as many as 6. Right now they're down by 1. Drake into the lane. No look down low to Johnson. Knocked away. Drake got it back. To the left wing, and Parker drives in. Got to the rack. Scores! Parker just kind of kept going. Little pause move in the paint and then finished. 29-28, and then the other way. Cleveland State knocks it away. Lauder knocked it away. Out of bounds. It'll be Notre Dame basketball. 5:15 on the first half clock. Vikings up by 1.
Vikes are coming to life, looks like a little bit right here at the end of the half, Al. They're shortening the minutes and raising the intensity level up, trying to wear Notre Dame down a little bit more.
Full court man-to-man. Here's Barker on the drive. He got a little bump from Lauder. Lauder guilty of the foul. That'll be his first, team's 6th. So it'll be out of bounds for Notre Dame with 5:06 to go in the half. 29-28 Cleveland State.
Yeah, their guards are pretty good, pretty strong basketball.
Crawford with the inbound, baseline right, 15 feet away, double teamed, lost the handle on it, loose ball though. Serendipitous roll to Ugwokozie. He'll send it over to sideline left area and Barker. Now we've got a whistle and a double dribble, yeah. That'll turn the ball back over to Cleveland State. 6th turnover for Notre Dame, so the turnover's even as Tay Williams returns. Drew Lauder checks out for CSU with 3 points and 2 assists. 29-28 Cleveland State. 4:52 to go first half here in the opener tonight at the Wolstein Center. Over on the left wing, Enaruna gives the ball to Williams. Out top Johnson, sideline right it goes. Drake. Top Enaruna. Over on the left wing now to Parker. He'll drive in. Kick it down to Williams to the basket. Come on with 2 hands. Tay Williams flushes it. He's got 10 points. 3 of those have come on dunks. 31-28 Vikings. 4:28 to go in the half. Parker in the front court left wing. Parker now on the right wing with a double team. He'll throw it right mid-post area to Ugwokozie. Sent it down low. Ball deflected away. Grabbed out of the air by Caleb Torrance. Got it in the lane to Ugwokozie. Put it up no, but drew the foul.
was a real late whistle there. It was real late.
Blocking foul is on Drake.
He must have been inside the circle. The only thing I could figure, I didn't see the replay, buddy. Maybe he was inside the circle when the contact happened. That was well after the play.
Seventh foul on Cleveland State. 2 free throws with Cozy. First one is good. 31-29 Vikings, 4:13 to go. First half. Cozy now has 5 points.
I like that, though. The referees will sometimes let the play happen, see if the ball goes in, and if it doesn't, then they make the call. I like that. Trying to let them play as much as possible.
Cozy connects on the second free throw as well. So Notre Dame College perfect at the line. 5 of 5 at the stripe as a team. 31-30 Cleveland State. Three-quarter court pressure. It's a 1-2-2 look. Vikings break in with Tay Williams in the front court. Send it out top to Parker. Straight away 40 feet. Hooks a pass left wing to Enaruna. Enaruna about 25 out. Puts it on the hardwood. Spins in the lane. Kick out. Corner right. Parker sends it out top. Enaruna bluffs the three. Steps to his left. Open. Shoots the three. Hit the front iron. Off it comes. Rebound tipped out to the right sideline. And it's corralled by Tylan Crawford for Notre Dame. Vikings by a point. 3:40 to go in the half. Front court on the dribble now. On the left side, it's Barker. Working against Williams. Driving the lane. Stopping. Stepping back. Throwing to Cozy. Right block. Turnaround shot. Partially blocked. It still went in. Count the basket and a foul.
Wow.
That ball was partially blocked and somehow still went in the bucket.
I think the block helped him score it.
Apparently so. Timeout on the floor as we get a look at that last shot for Notre Dame College's Cozy. Have a free throw week. Cozy. Line to my left. Cozy with 8 points, so look for 9. Time with his teammate Jaden Willis for the team eyes at the line to my left. So on the floors, Torrance, Harris, Crawford, and Parker for Notre Dame College. For Cleveland State, it's Drake, Enaruna, Williams, Parker, and Middleton is checked back in. Free throw is around the rim and out. First free throw miss of the night for Notre Dame. Tay Williams, the Viking rebound. Cleveland State comes left to right, trailing 32-31. 23 to go in the first. Front court is Parker. Started man-to-man by Torrance. Comes out to Middleton, right sideline, Drake. Drake will drive to the free throw line, spin into the lane, pick it up and throw it out to Parker on the left wing against the man-to-man. Parker puts it on the hardwood, crosses over, going to go in with contact, put it on the rim and in. Will not count. Offensive foul on Parker.
I'm really impressed with Notre Dame. They're well coached. They're tough. They're quick. They're not very big, but they grind. Look, he took it to the chin there, and he stayed in there.
Yeah, Caleb Torrance drew the charge.
That's where you got to play this game.
Second foul on Parker. It's the 8th. That'll make it now the 9th against Cleveland State. Trails Notre Dame 32-31 in the backcourt. Torrance against full court pressure. Got it head to Crawford. Crawford on the red wing, out about 27 feet, working on Enaruna, driving on him, going to float, put it up, side of the backboard, no good. Rebound, Williams trying to run. It's 1-on-3. Williams can fly, going to the rack, got fouled. They'll go to the line, but that's where Tay Williams can really make a difference. He can fly, even with 3 defenders back. He forced the foul, and now he'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And pushed it with his left hand the whole way, kept his head up, did not go out of control, brought it in, gathered himself, and drew the foul.
That's on audio. His first, team's 8th. Tay Williams, free throw line to our right. First free throws tonight. He's got 10 points. He's 5 of 7 from the field. And he misses the first free throw off the back iron. Tay Williams also has 3 boards. Tay from Chicago and Resin Orr Academy. 6'7" junior college transfer. 32-31, 2:50 left in the half. Notre Dame College by a point. Tay Williams' second free throw is up. That's short. So he missed them both. Rebounds collected by Andre Harris. The Brush product, locally here, suburb of Cleveland, formerly of Wright State. Now in the front court is Jaden Willis. He's guarded by Jameer Price. He'll get it in the right corner to Andre Harris, who shuffled his feet. He's called for traveling. That's the 7th turnover for Notre Dame College. So the turnover's even at 7. 2:35 left before halftime. It's 32-31 Falcons.
Now, I remember Andre Harris playing at Brush. Hard-nosed defender.
Drake in the front court for Cleveland State to Enaruna. Now to Middleton on the left wing, just inside the arc. Ball tapped away for a moment. Middleton gets it back. Sends it sideline right to Drake. From the left wing now. Here's Jameer Price. Leave it off for Williams. 8 on the shot clock. Dribbles it out 40 feet left wing. Now goes to work. Dribbles to the free throw line. Jumper from there. Wide left. Hit the backboard. And the rebound's collected by Notre Dame College's Andre Harris. Nearing the 2-minute mark of the first half. 32-31 Falcons. Willis on the left wing. Bounce pass it out top between the circles to Isaiah Sanders, who's in there. Back to the lefty. Willis for 3. No good from the left wing. And Aruna, the Cleveland State rebound. Gets it ahead now to Drake. We'll go to the front court on the left wing against the man-to-man. Give to Aruna. Sideline right, Williams. Out top, Middleton for the Vikings against the man-to-man. They're down by a point as the ball goes over to Jameer Price. Now Drake on the right wing. Here's Middleton left point. 10 to shoot to Williams left wing. Out top and Aruna. Settles, fires the tray. Front iron and off. Jaden Willis collects the rebound for Notre Dame College. Long outlet ahead to Andre Harris. Drives in, ran over, and Aruna, and he's called for the offensive foul. So a nice job by Cleveland State. They're taking the charge. And Aruna holding his ground here.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything well. He shoots it well, handles it, rebounds. He's got size. And obviously, step in there and take a charge, a la Kevin Love.
There you go. We've got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. The minute 20 to go. And
got a couple guys that can shoot, so they're balanced. And what I like about them, they're really tough defensively. They're keeping everything in front. Cleveland State's not getting any dribble penetration in the basket. They're not really able to pound it inside very easily, so they're very well coached overall.
Three-quarter court pressure applied by Notre Dame College. The Vikings break it. Drake has the ball in the front court. He's got Aruna, Middleton, Lauder, and Williams with him. Keep it high post left to Aruna. Left wing pass to Middleton. Looking things over in the paint. Nothing available with 7 to shoot. Going to take a dribble, hand it off Drake. He'll drive left to the key, kick it out to Williams. Out to Lauder. Got a fire from 30 from the left wing with the shot clock winding down. And barely hit the bottom of the backboard, so it'll be a shot clock violation. Cleveland State's 8th turnover with 49.8 seconds to go in the half, and they trail 32-31. Here comes Jameer Price back in for the Vikings. He'll replace Drew Lauder.
Vikes are extending their pressure a little bit, trying to find something that can take Notre Dame out of their rhythm a little bit.
So it is a full court man-to-man. Parker will receive in the backcourt, bring it ahead. 32-31, Notre Dame College. To the front court, it's Parker. Heads to the left wing. Sends it over on the right wing. Willis goes to the free throw line. Goes in the air on the jumper. Hung for a moment. Left it short, though. Got his own rebound. Going to turn and try to drive in again. Threw it up. No. And Aruna, the Cleveland State rebound, flying out of there. 3-on-3. Now 3-on-4. Slows it down. Finds Drake. Rips and goes to the right sideline. And now we've got a whistle and a travel as he threw it to Aruna. And they'll say he took a little baby step there off the reception of the pass.
Nice job
for Cleveland State. That's their 9th.
Yeah, nice job by Notre Dame to rotate back there, stop the ball, and then continue to rotate and force the turnover.
Shot clock is dark, so they'll have the opportunity for the last shot if they so desire. Javonte Jones back in there. Joins Willis, Barker, Talbert, who has returned, and Sanders. Cleveland State offered some three-quarter court pressure. Notre Dame breaks that with 15 seconds to go. On the right wing with the basketball dribbling, it's Dearius Barker. Guarded man-to-man by Deuce Drake. 8 seconds. Now Barker on the left wing. 5 seconds to the top. Goes to the right of the key. Pull-up jumper from 7 or 8 feet. No good. Rebound Williams. Three-quarter court shot at the buzzer. No good. And the first half has come to an end here at the Wolstein Center. And Cleveland State's last points came with the Fortner and Aruna, Johnson, and Lauder. Vikings will start the second half with the ball. They'll be working right to left. And Cleveland State will led by as many as 6 in the first half. Trails by 1 here as the second half is underway. Man-to-man deep for Notre Dame College. Just Tate Williams driving right of the lane to the basket. Missed the layup. He was guarded tightly, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Notre Dame College. Some pretty good defense by Andre Harris.
Yeah, Cleveland State ran a little split the post off the high post. It was really kind of like an isolation play for Williams, but just a little short on the backboard.
Inbounds comes Dearius Barker. Will work it ahead against Drew Lauder in the front court. Vikings crouching in that man-to-man. Topside pass to Ugokoze. By Johnson. Gets the ball over on the right side. Barker. Center on the right wing. Harris drives in, jump stop in the lane, going to force it up and in over Aruna. So Andre Harris with 4 points, 4 rebounds, and the Falcons up 34-31 over Cleveland State. Parker in the front court. Over to Williams on the right wing. Topside Parker between the circles. Gets ball over to Anaruna at the right point. Anaruna hand it off to Parker. The top. Dribbles to the left wing. Inside the arc. Penetrates to the block. Put it up with contact. No. Rebound Anaruna. Brought it down. Put it up. Fouled. And going down hard is Darius Barker, who also got a piece of Anaruna. Check it. They're going to call a foul on Tylen Crawford. It's going to be his second foul. First against Notre Dame College. Tristan Anaruna will head to the line to our left. Tonight he has 10 points and 8 rebounds, and he's 1 of 1 at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're just, what Notre Dame's doing, every time a perimeter player from Cleveland State has the ball, Notre Dame's just 2 or 3 feet off the ball because they're not expecting to shoot any threes, and it's effective. And then when Cleveland State drives, they just run right to the driver and make it really difficult for them to score the basket. So they got to, Cleveland State has to find some outside support.
Tristan Anaruna makes both free throws. He has a dozen. The game's leading scorer, and the Vikings again within 1. 34-33, a minute gone here in the second half in Cleveland. Vikings in a 2-2-1 three-quarter court look, and they steal the ball. And Anaruna up to Lauder, lob to Williams, and he lost the ball out of bounds. That time Lauder was wide open, could have shot the 3, tried to go for the lob, but that's where the defense was, and CSU turns the ball over.
Yeah, you know, when you jump into a new defense like that, you really want to score, convert on that. But they're in the 2-2-1. This is something that Gates used a lot last couple of years here.
Tylen Crawford will inbound. 34-33, Notre Dame College by 1. And 15 gone here in the second half. In the backcourt, Willis working the ball ahead with Barker. Now Barker in the front court. On the left wing, it's Willis. Cleveland State in a 2-3 matchup zone. Tandem 2-3 here. On the right side, it's Barker. Over on the left wing, Crawford. Send it out top to Willis. And as he one around Lauder. Call for the hand check. That'll be the first foul. Making the second now on Lauder. First team foul against Cleveland State. Point of emphasis this year, Pat. Hands on the perimeter by defenders.
Yeah. Pushed him on the hip as he was going by a little bit.
So you're going to see more of that called this year. They want to have the perimeter players free.
Yeah.
Jason Woodrich in for Drew Lauder. Cleveland State steals the ball. Johnson then saves it on the sideline. Cleveland State's Williams trying to track it down. It goes through him, goes through Notre Dame College, and it went off of Notre Dame College's Darius Barker. It'll be Cleveland State, or no, they say last went off of Williams, so it'll be Notre Dame College basketball. The 18-21 mark of the second half, 34-33, Notre Dame College.
Staying in the 2-2-1. I like it. It's going to make them burn clock. It's a different rhythm for their offense.
We're on the right wing with Willis. Notre Dame College works the perimeter. Now on the free throw line, Andre Harris. Dribbles right of the lane, kicks it out, right wing. Willis, 3 ball, in and out, rebound. Notre Dame College had it, but 2 players knocked it away from one another. Ogunkosi and Crawford. Cleveland State gets it. Then in the front court, here's Hill, who checked in during the timeout. Drives left of the lane, got to the block, and force it up and in. Tough shot for Yael Hill. But he got the high arcer to go. His first 2, and the Vikings on top. 35-34, 17:40 left.
That's what I said at halftime. They have to find some perimeter scoring from somebody else.
Baseline floater from Ogunkosi is long. Vikings the rebound. Anaruna up to Williams. Coming right to left. Williams penetrating. Got by one man. Then a second fouls him as he went to the basket. Tay Williams just has that quick first step. And oftentimes when the help comes over, it's going to be a foul. Ogunkosi is the guilty party here. That's his first foul, and it's the second against Notre Dame.
And really the 2-2-1 and the 2-3 zone that Coach Robinson has switched to is making a difference. Cleveland State's lengthier on the perimeter. Notre Dame has nobody they can pound inside to against that. It's leading to some runners.
5:34. Williams first of 2, no good. So he's 0 of 3 from the free throw line. He's got 10 points and 4 rebounds. Cleveland State's lead remains at 1 with 17:28 to go. Ogunkosi checks out. Dalen Lee comes back in, the 6'5 senior from Toronto.
It's important to make this free throw so you can set that zone.
Williams' second one, that's all net. So he splits the pair. Williams has 11. He's the game's second leading scorer to Tristan Anaruna, who has a dozen. 36-34. Vikings lead by 2. Their largest lead tonight has been 6. 17:21 to go in the ballgame. In the front court on the dribble, it's Willis, guarded by Hill, right wing. Penetrate in, send it out top to Dalen Lee. Trouble finding the handle. Did though. Penetrates, kicks it out for a 3 ball that's short from Jaden Willis. Cleveland State the rebound. Here comes Hill the other way. Vikings by 2. Hill into the front court. Hill driving, got by his man. Finger rolls it up and in. Hill just blew right by Andre Harris. 38-34 Vikings. Hill has 4 off the bench.
That's the third scorer I was talking about. Showing up in Yahel Hill. He does that a lot.
Parker on the drive. No look down low. Harris. Harris takes a dribble. Now he's double teamed on the right block. Gonna force it up in a crowd. Nope. Tips it up again. No. Tay Williams for Cleveland State the board. Outlet to Parker. Vikings have 5 on 4. Bounce pass to Johnson. Down the lane. Wide open. Kabam! Timeout Notre Dame. Spider crammed it home. Cleveland State on a 9-2 run to open the second half. And they've got a 40-34 Pat Bianchi.
I could get one on you if you slept on me.
Well, okay. You know, I'd never do that. Tylen Crawford inbounds the ball to Darius Parker. He'll bring it ahead for Notre Dame College. Looking against this tandem 2-3 zone. Cleveland State matches their largest lead here of 6. 16-20 left.
They switched to a man, so they showed a zone, they switched to a man.
On the right sideline, 3 ball for Willis, all net. 40-37, ND College makes sure that lead of 6 is cut right in half down to 3. Nearly 4 minutes gone here in the second half. Here's Zanaruna, high post right for CSU. Now Hill. Hill going to drive. Hill got to the rack. Left-handed layup is good. He's got 6 all off the bench in the second half. And in the backcourt, the ball is knocked away by Hill out of bounds. 42-37 Vikings. 15:56 to go.
Yeah, Hill is scoring bunches as we're seeing right now.
It's made this one a ball game. They led by as many as 9 in the first half. That was the largest lead of the night. Cleveland State's led by as many as 6, both in the first and second halves. Three-quarter court pressure for the Vikings. Notre Dame College able to break it. Tylen Crawford. Front court gives to Willis on the right side. He'll bounce it out top. The key. Dalen Lee now at about 25. Dribbles to the left wing. Hands off there. Crawford goes back to Lee. Sideline left. Guarded by Johnson. Dribbles in, going to force it up. And he got contact and drew the charge. Great job by Tay Williams, who set up. And Dalen Lee went in the air and nowhere to go, and he ran right over Tay Williams. So the foul is on Lee, his first, team's third.
Well, that's something that coaches track in practice. You know, how many times you can take a charge. Great job by Spider to force him to the baseline. And Tay just sprinted outside that lane like they're taught. Get yourself set, a la Kevin Love, and take the charge.
42-37, Cleveland State by 5. Here's Hill on the left wing, drives the baseline, stops, looks, spins. Kick it out, Anaruna left wing against the man-to-man. Topside Williams, now right wing Parker behind the arc. Parker drives it, throws it down low, Johnson open, Cabal! Another dunk for Cleveland State. Spider has 6. 44-37, Vikings by 7, their largest lead. We're near the 15-minute mark here in the second half. Front court sideline left, it's Lee. Get it out to Parker on the left wing. Vikings in a man-to-man. Parker will penetrate, kick it corner right. Now we'll go out to the right wing. Here's Willis for 3. Swish! Jaden Willis has 15 points to lead all scorers. 44-40 Vikings, and he's keeping Notre Dame in it here in the second half. Here's Anaruna down the lane, took the pass from Parker and scored the layup. Great find by Parker, finished by Anaruna, who's got 14. 46-40 Vikings. 14:34 to go. Willis front court sideline left near the hash. Out top against the zone now to Parker. Cleveland State switching up the defense. On the left side, Willis got to pass it down low. Should have probably shot it. Stolen by Johnson. Up to Williams. Into the front court. Baseline right. Going to pull it out as Notre Dame got back. Vikes by a half dozen. Now Parker dribbling in. Jump step. Going to force it up. Good off the window. Parker strong to the basket. Used the glass. He's got 5 points and a game high 6 assists. Vikings by 8. 48-40. Just over 14 minutes left. The backcourt against three-quarter court pressure. Willis sends it ahead. Lee over on the left side on the dribble. Darius Parker, 6'2" sophomore from Cincinnati. Got it down low. Shot one up. No, with a whistle. And a foul on the rebound on Cleveland State. And they're going to say no, it went out of bounds. I beg your pardon. Cleveland State basketball with 13:49 to go. 48-40 Cleveland State. So the Vikings starting now to try to pull ahead and pull away a little bit.
Yeah, the 2-3 zone is forcing the Notre Dame offense outside, way away from the basket. And again, they have nobody they can go reach out to. Smart strategy move by Coach Robinson. Probably didn't want to show it tonight, but obviously Notre Dame was playing so well, he had to.
Tay Williams on the right wing, down low Johnson, turnaround, one-handed shot off the window, no good from the right block. Notre Dame College the rebound into the front court on the dribble. It's Audio. Set it out on the left wing. Here's Javante Jones. Kick it out. Dalen Lee, left wing, dribbles in. One-handed pass, corner right. Leaping catch by Crawford. Upper to the right wing, Dalen Lee against Enaruna, dribbles it out to the right point, 10 to shoot. Vikings in the lead by 8. On the right side, jumper is good, and a foul. Javante Jones.
That was nice. Nice little one dribble pull up.
48-42 CSU, but a three-point play possibility for Javante Jones, who got the field goal and one. Kevin, the foul is on Spider. It is. That's his second. Free throw is up, no good off the back iron. Rebound out of bounds off of Cleveland State's Enaruna. So Notre Dame College will keep the basketball. Jason Woodrich checks in. Parker checks out with 5 points and 6 assists. 48-42 Vikings, 13-10 left. We're on the left side off the inbounds. Crawford pump fakes, passed it out, lost the ball. Cleveland State steals up ahead to Hill. He has it poked away, but ran it down the baseline. Forced it up on the rim. It's no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Notre Dame College will collect it. Apparently it's Javante Jones able to grab it. They'll get the ball over to Willis, who will come ahead with a 6-point deficit. 48 to go. Willis guarded by Cleveland State's Yael Hill. He dribbles to the left wing, driving in, stops on the baseline, leading it, forcing it up, and in, and fouled. Willis gets the bucket. He's got 17. He'll look for 18 at the line. And Notre Dame College is on a 4-point run, and Willis will try to make it 5 with the free throw.
Out of Baltimore, Maryland. We're in the salmon-covered sneakers.
Indeed.
Right, those aren't pink. Those are salmon.
Salmon is correct. Probably called salmon. One more free throw coming. The only free throw for Willis that's up and it's in. He's got 18 points, so tonight he is a perfect 4-4 at the line. 48-45 Cleveland State, but Notre Dame College on a 5-point run as Crawford checks out. And back in to replace him is Jamar Talbot. 48-45, 12 and a half to play. Here's Hill on the drive, stops right in the lane. Tried to bounce it in the corner to Woodrich, but the problem was Woodrich was fanning out to the sidelines, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover for Cleveland State. That's their 11th turnover today. And the Falcons have the basketball back, down by 3. Here comes Adio. Guarded by Hill. Cleveland State in a tandem 2-3 zone. Adio on the left wing. Sends it over right wing. This is Willis, bluffs the 3, dribbles in. Bounce pass out top. Jones dribbles to the left elbow. Picks it up, right side. Kamara, then he got it over to Willis, who stepped on the sideline out of bounds. Turnover Notre Dame College, they're 13th with 12-10 to go and a 48-45 Viking lead.
Just my opinion, but I think Cleveland State should stay in that 2-3 zone.
It's shown to be effective.
Yeah, it has. Every time they've gone into it, it's been effective. I understand you're trying to work. You can take a charge. Great job by Spider to force him to the baseline. And Tay just sprinted outside that lane like they're taught. Get yourself set, a la Kevin Love, and take the charge.
42-37, Cleveland State by 5. Here's Hill on the left wing, drives the baseline, stops, looks, spins. Kick it out Enaruna left wing against the man-to-man. Topside Williams, now right wing Parker behind the arc. Parker drives it, throws it down low, Johnson open, Cabal! Another dunk for Cleveland State. Spider has 6. 44-37, Vikings by 7, their largest lead. We're near the 15-minute mark here in the second half. Front court sideline left, it's Lee. Get it out to Parker on the left wing. Vikings in a man-to-man. Parker will penetrate. Kick it corner right. That'll go out to the right wing. Here's Willis for 3. Swish! Jaden Willis has 15 points to lead all scorers. 44-40 Vikings, and he's keeping Notre Dame in it here in the second. It's shown to be effective.
Yeah, it has. Every time they've gone into it, it's been effective. I understand you're trying to work on your man defense, but put these guys away.
Now Johnson driving the other way. He's called for the charge. Taking the charge here is Khalil Kamara. So, that foul on Johnson's his 3rd, Cleveland State's 4th, full timeout on the floor. 11:58 to play in regulation. Our score. I know I'm going to get to play quite a bit. I'm going to play for a good program. Why not do this?
Well, that's one of the best, if not the best Division II league in the country. So, really, these kids can a lot of them could play Division II.
Got a foul here in the front court. Is Adio. The ball right in front of us. We're going to have it in the cylinder at Cleveland State. 5th foul against the Vikings, and that foul is on Tristan Enaruna. That's his first. So Notre Dame College with the basketball. They trail by 3. 11:45 and counting. As the clock winds and dribbling out top, it's Jaden Willis. The ball to the left elbow. Collecting it there is Javante Jones. They'll back it out straight away, 27 feet. Sent it over on the left side. Audio dribbles in. Finger rolls it on the rim. No, and Aruna has a rebound knocked away, but Parker collects for Cleveland State. They'll come right to left with a 3-point lead for CSU. 11:25 remains in regulation. Parker out top. Parker around the screen with the man-to-man D for Notre Dame. He'll drive in the lane. Stop. Head pump. Kicks it out. Woodridge. Right point. Three-pointer. Swish! Woodridge in rhythm from 25. The Beechwood product has 6. 51-45 Cleveland State. We approach the 11-minute mark here in the second half. Willis in the front court. On the left wing, the ball goes to Talbert. To the lane, the pass goes to Monte Jones. His jumper is good. So went off the rim, went high in the air, and went down. Monte Jones has 4. 51-47. Cleveland State by 4. Parker right wing. Goes down low, and Aruna to the basket. Kabam! He took one quick step around Kamara, and then he crammed it home. And Aruna with 16 to lead the Vikings. 53-47 Vikings. 10:30 left. Jaden Willis between the circles against this matchup zone for Cleveland State. Set it over on the left wing. Audio. Hook a pass corner left, and a high arcing three is airborne for Jones. It's long, and Parker runs down the rebound for Cleveland State. That's his third. Comes into the front court with a 6-point advantage. Dribbles to the red lane. Hesitation move. Hook pass down low. Middleton wide open. Lays it in with his left hand off the window. Great hook pass for his 9th assist from Parker. Middleton, his first bucket. 55-47 past the midway point of the second half. Vikings by 8. Over on the left side, Willis. Down low turnaround shot from 10 by Javante Jones. Long. Cleveland State's Aruna, the rebound. That's his 10th board, so he has the double-double. 55-47, Cleveland State front court. It's Louder. They'll send it over to Parker. Bounce it out top. Aruna sideline left. Louder against the man-to-man. Top side to Middleton, and now Parker on the right wing. He'll dribble to the right elbow. Jumper from there. Good. Parker in rhythm. He's having a good game, filling up in all categories. 7 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds.
Yeah, this 2-2-1 back to the 2-3 is making all the difference. Notre Dame just doesn't have the same rhythm in their attack against the zone.
57-47 Cleveland State. Long three ball is long as well from Audio from about 28 feet on the left wing. Parker another board for Cleveland State. He has 3 rebounds in the past minute and a half, and he'll drive the other way. Got some contact as he put it up, no good, but drew the foul. And Parker will go to the line, and he'll shoot 2. And now some words. Javante Jones had something to say to Parker, and now a technical foul is called, I believe, on Javante Jones.
Frustration. He got taken to the hole. Sean drew the foul for sure. Showed some emotion.
So that's a foul on Javante, technical on Javante Jones. So he'll pick up 2 fouls. First, the foul.
He must have said, where are you going for a post-game meal?
That was it, huh? Yeah, I'll meet you over there. We'll talk about tonight's game. So a 10-point lead for the Vikings. Parker with 2 free throws and then the technical. He misses the first of 2 here. Parker tonight, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. One more at the line to the left with 9:04 to go in the contest. 57-47 Cleveland State. Parker again will look for his 8th point. Hold on to the free throw line. It's up. It's good. 58-47 Cleveland State, their largest lead. So now they will say the foul was on the floor, so the Vikings will inbound. Woodridge will have the honors. He's got Middleton, and Aruna, Parker, and Louder on the floor with him.
Looks like a lob to me. As they're setting up Aruna. Just trying to throw it up.
So now there's a conversation with the officials as to whether or not that was a shooting foul. Team fouls are even at 5. So now
we're trying to figure out.
Jason Maravito is over at the scorer's table.
Foul is called.
I think they've got it straightened out. Vikings will inbound. Woodridge throw it into Parker right wing. Parker holding it on the 3-point arc against the man-to-man. His markers Jaden Willis. Will back him down inside the arc to the elbow. Backs him into the lane. Kicks it over to Woodridge left wing. Sets, fires the tray on the rim and off. Just missed. Rebounds collected by Jaden Willis. He lost the ball, though Middleton takes it back for Cleveland State. Gives to Louder. Driving the lane. No look past Aruna. Steps. Trying to put it up. Partially blocked by Andre Harris. And now Notre Dame comes the other way. They've got a mini breakaway to Talbert, and he'll put it up and in off the window. 58-49 Cleveland State, 8.5 minutes to go for Talbert. He's got 5. Cleveland State's lead back down to single digits at 9. 25 to go in the front court. Parker on the right wing, puts it on the hardwood, settles, fires the tray, in and out. More than halfway down, but popped out. Notre Dame College the rebound as they try to mount a run once again. Jaden Willis, the game's leading scorer with 18, gets it over on the left side for a 3, and it's all net from the left sideline for Jamar Talbert. So he's got 8, 58-52 Cleveland State. Just when it looked like the Vikings were going to pull away, Notre Dame College comes back to keep it close. Under 8 to go. On the right side, Parker dribbles to the elbow, sets, passes, and Aruna, left wing. Steps back, steps to his left, fires a 20-footer, swish! And Aruna with 18, timeout Cleveland State. It becomes a full, so we'll take a break as well with 7 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the second half. And Aruna with 8.
Allowed them to get out and run a little bit better off of the first shot. So but what it does is it forces Notre Dame to take long shots, which lead to long rebounds, which lead to fast breaks for Cleveland State.
Back in play, Notre Dame College with the basketball. They trail by 8. We approach the 7.5-minute mark here in the second half. On the dribbles, Darius Parker gets his tandem 2-3. Try to go corner left, and Aruna steals the basketball. Stepped in the passing lane up to Woodridge. 3-on-2, Woodridge down the lane. Kick out pass, stolen right back by Jamar Talbert, and then he's grabbed by Cleveland State's Deuce Drake. Second foul on Drake. 6th foul against Cleveland State here in the second half with 7:24 left. Cleveland State's lead at 60-52.
Live with that turnover from Woodridge. They wanted to be aggressive.
Harris, Willis, Talbert, Parker, and Ugokozie on the floor for Notre Dame College. Got the basketball, right wing on the dribble. It's Parker. It's pass. Harris dribble to the right block. Gives it out for Willis, right wing. Willis against the zone. Dribbles into the lane. Pumps. Leans. Passes down low to Ugokozie. One off his chest, stolen by Woodridge. Ugokozie grabbed Woodridge. Foul on Ugokozie. It's Cleveland State's, or rather Notre Dame College's 6th foul. And for Ugokozie, that is his second personal. 7:03 to go, and the Vikings in the lead, 60-52. Vikings will come full court, 3/4 court look, 1-2-2 for Notre Dame, and Aruna in the backcourt, working it ahead with Deuce Drake. Aruna will dribble himself across the timeline and got bumped by Jamar Talbert. So he picks up the foul. That is his second, and that's the 7th against Notre Dame College. It'll send Trista Aruna to the line, who's a perfect 3 of 3 from the stripe tonight. He has 18 points and 10 rebounds.
He's going to be a fun player to watch all year round because he does get the ball inside. He handles the ball. He started out at Kansas.
Then went to Iowa State, now here at CSU in his first year with head coach Daniel Robinson. Meanwhile, missed the front on that 1-and-1, so Notre Dame runs it out. Talbert couldn't get the layup. Cleveland State gets the rebound. Here comes Lauder into the front court with the Vikings leaders by 8. 6:38 to go in the contest. He'll send it over to Drake, who takes it out top and now steers it to the right wing. 30 feet away, back to the basket, guarded by Audio. Out top, the pass goes to Aruna. He's going to try to fire up a tough runner and hit the backboard and nothing else from left of the lane about 8 feet away. Another rebound for Jamar Talbert. Into the front court for Notre Dame, driving, kicking out. Left wing, Andre Harris, 3-ball, hit the iron, came off. Ugokozie has the rebound, tied up with Middleton. And we've got a whistle, and it'll be a jump ball, I believe. Yep, that'll belong to Notre Dame College on the alternate possession with 6:14 to go. 60-52 Cleveland State. Parker and Williams return for the Vikings. Drake and Woodridge check out. Woodridge has 6. Drake is scoreless tonight. Here comes Spider Johnson back to replace Middleton, who sits down with 2 points. 6:14 to play. Inbounds will come from just to the left of the backboard on the baseline. The inbounder, Andre Harris, looks. Got it in the right corner, Willis. Willis gets Lauder, tried to drive baseline, doubled, and Lauder just took the ball from him. Flies the other way, 3-on-3, up to Parker. Go to the rack, tosses it up and in as he floated, scored and wound up on the seat of his pants, but got it to go. He's got 10 points and 10 assists for the double-double. 62-52 Vikings the other way. It's Parker in the left corner. Parker drives baseline, forced it up, blocked by Aruna, but he got it right back. Throws it to Ugokozie. Right baseline jumper from 12, shot at 13. Johnson has the Viking board. They'll hand it off to Parker, a walk it ahead with a 10-point advantage and 5:40 to play. Into the front court, Parker. 62-52, Cleveland State. Around to Johnson screen. Nolik pass down low. Wide open, Anaruna lays it in with his left hand. 20 points to lead all scorers. 10 rebounds for Anaruna. 12-point lead for Cleveland State. That's their largest.
Deshaun Parker has really controlled the tempo the last 10 possessions, both ends. He did such a great job of just slowing the action down that time, and that allowed Anaruna to read him and just slide right in.
Andre Harris goes strong to the hole from the left side and lays it in to stop the Cleveland State run momentarily. 6 points, 5 boards, 3 assists for Andre Harris. 64-54, Cleveland State. To the 5-minute mark now, second half. Parker on the penetration. He'll get to the right block, got to the basket, put the layup up, no, but he drew the foul. It was on the floor. The foul was on Darius Parker. That'll be his second personal. It is the 8th foul against Notre Dame College. A 1-and-1 coming from Parker.
He really did a great job of switching up his speeds on this dribble attack. Just controlling the tempo of the game. He's very heady play.
So Parker has 10 points, 11 assists, and 4 rebounds. So he probably doesn't have enough time to get the triple-double. But generally, if you get a double-double, you're thinking points and rebounds. How about that? 10 points, 11 assists.
He's done a great job of letting his guys slide in position. He waits for him.
Missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Notre Dame has the rebound. Parker running it out. Parker going to the rack against Williams. Scores and foul. Williams went up and challenged. Got him with the body. Count the bucket for Darius Parker.
Williams.
He's got 9 to look for 10 at the line. It's an 8-point lead for the Vikings.
Williams wanted to kind of challenge him. He sort of let him go. He was going to try to pin his shot. And Parker did a great job of getting his body into Williams to create space to get that shot.
So Parker looking for his 10th point. This will be his first free throw tonight. He's got 9 points, 3 boards, and an assist. That free throw is all net. 64-57 Cleveland State with 4:47 to go. Dalen Lee checks in.
They're not going away. This Notre Dame team is not going away.
By the way, the last time Notre Dame College played CSU was almost 4 years ago, December 9th of 2018. Tyree Applegate had a double-double with 12 points and 10 assists. They're on the front court. Tay Williams got double-teamed and it's grabbed by Caleb Torrance. Foul on Torrance, first foul.
Yeah, Notre Dame had an All-American on that team. Big boy. Really scored. I can't remember his name. He was an All-Division II All-American.
Yeah, Voorhees, right? Will Voorhees.
That's it. Will Voorhees.
Tay Williams line to the left has 2, or rather 1-and-1. That was only the 9th foul against Notre Dame. Williams will check out for Notre Dame.
Good job there, man.
Back in. Well, thank you very much. So I don't know if I can call you professor anymore. Williams, front end of the 1-and-1. He missed it. Vikings have struggled from the lines and are now just 6 of 14. Notre Dame College the rebound, 64-57 Vikings. 4.5 left in the regulation. On the left side, Jaden Willis against Johnson. He'll penetrate the left. You got to force it up. Blocked, but they'll say Johnson got him with the body before him.
Cleveland State evidently has to work on the free throws. When you get to league play, that's what's going to win you or lose you some games. Notre Dame is not going.
Well, they're hanging in there. Foul on Johnson. It's his 4th. 8th against Cleveland State. 2 shots for Willis. First one is up and short for Jaden Willis, who leads Notre Dame College tonight with 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Left-hander, that was his first miss at the line. He's 4 of 5. Notre Dame College, 7 of 10 at the stripe. The line to our left. Free throw is up. Takes the second one. 6-point run for the Falcons. They've cut it to 64-58 with 4:26 to go. Johnson out with 4 fouls. Woodridge replaces him. Now it's the diamond and 1. 3-quarter court pressure for Notre Dame. 4:22 left. Vikings with Yael Hill back in. He's got it the midcourt area. Throws a pass ahead to Williams, who catches near the top of the key and dribbles out, gives to Parker. Vikings will get into their offense. Man-to-man deep for Notre Dame. Out Anaruna at the top, dribbles to the left. Hands off Williams. Williams spins, goes to the line. Kick out sideline right to Woodridge. Bluffs the 3. Dribbles in, spins. Kick out to Hill. Deflected ball, loose ball. Kick to the backcourt. Parker's got it 2 seconds on the shot clock. Midcourt shot from about 50 feet. Hits the top of the glass and nothing else, and the shot clock expires. And we've reached our final full timeout of the ball game. So we'll take our final break. With 3:54 to go, Notre Dame College on a 6-point run. They'll have the ball when we come back. Our score, Cleveland State 64, Notre Dame 58. Former Cleveland State assistant coach Larry DeSempler checking in, watching this ball game today.
Nice. Wow, what a great coach Larry was here. Larry and Gary.
Certainly was.
These guys were some nice runs. Great coaches. That game they beat Wake Forest in that tournament, I'll tell you.
It was special.
It was a clinic in closeout defense. Larry had a lot to do with that.
Here's Jamar Talbert on the drive. A little scoop shot. Missed it, but the air ball goes right to Andre Harris, and he lays it in. He's got 8 points. Notre Dame College on an 8-point run. 64-60 Cleveland State. 3:25 to go. Man-to-man D for the Falcons in the front court. Parker. He's got Middleton and Aruna. Woodrich and Hill with him. Give it to Aruna right wing. Top side Middleton. Looking for Parker, not there. Dribbles to his right. Hands off Woodrich at the top. 3 ball in the air. Short. Rebounds collected by Notre Dame. Dalen Lee. He'll come the other way with a 4-point deficit as we approach the 3-minute mark. Now to Darius Parker on the left wing. Parker to Harris. He'll try a 3-pointer. In and out. Halfway down. Woodrich got the rebound. And we've got a foul on Hill, who was boxing out Talbert, who was going up for it. The foul on Hill is his 3rd. And that's the 9th against Cleveland State. So it's a 1-and-1 here for Dalen Lee. For Dalen Lee. This will be his first free throws of the night, looking for his first points. 64-60 Cleveland State. 2:57 to go. Hill comes out. In to replace him is Tay Williams. Front end of the 1-and-1, rolls in. First point tonight for Dalen Lee, the 6'5 senior from Toronto. 64-61 as Talbert checks out. And to replace him is Olahana Audio. Spider Johnson coming back in for Middleton. Spider has 4 personal fouls. One more free throw for Dalen Lee. Bonus is up, short, rebound, grabbed by Aruna. His 11th tonight. Tosses to Parker, he'll trot it ahead. 3-point lead for Cleveland State. 2:50 to go to Aruna in the front court. Left wing to Tay Williams against the man-to-man. Bouncing out top Johnson. Sideline right Parker. Out top Aruna. Go left wing to Woodrich. Out top Johnson. Now on the right side Williams. 10 to shoot. He'll drive. Beat his man. Pulls up from 8. Left it short. A little bit flat on the jumper. Got his own rebound. No look down low to Johnson. Went up. Blocked by Dalen Lee. Notre Dame College has the basketball. Here comes Parker. Parker on the left wing. Parker. Flip to Willis. Going to force it up on Williams. Ran into him. The foul is on Williams. He got him in the air, and then he jumped into him, and the foul is on Williams. So that'll be 3 free throws and a chance to tie the game for the left-hander, Jaden Willis.
Let's watch it. Tay closes out. No, both players are jumping forward. It's a judgment call at that point. He's jumping into the defender. The defender's jumping into him.
And Danielle Robinson had some questions about it too. So 3 free throws. And Willis knocks down the first to make it 64-62. Jaden Willis with 19. That's a Falcon high. 2:20 left. Left-hander now looking for points 20 and 21. If he gets them both, we'll be tied. Notre Dame College now is the second one as good as on an 11-point run to erase a 12-point deficit down to 1. And he's got one more free throw. 2:20 left, 64-63. Cleveland State's last points came at the 5:28 mark. It was an Aruna layup. So it's been over 3 minutes since the Vikings have scored. One more free throw coming. Jaden Willis.
This kid's from Notre Dame College have a lot of heart, man.
Free throw is up and in, and we are tied at 64 on a 12-0 run for the Falcons. 2:20 left. Drew Lauder is back for Cleveland State. So it's Lauder and Aruna, Parker, Johnson, and Tay Williams. And it is a diamond and 1 3/4 court look defensively for the Falcons. And Aruna in the backcourt over to Parker as he nears the timeline. Still shy of it, picks the dribble up, lobs it to Aruna in the front court. Collects, double team there. Bounce to Tay Williams, corner left Lauder. He'll throw in the lane, cutter. Parker going up, no, but he drew the foul. So Darius Parker went up to challenge. They'll say it was Audio that came over on the help for the foul. The foul on Audio is his 3rd. 2:05 to go, and the game tied at 64.
Yep. You're allowed to go straight up and vertical, but once you reach over on that wall up, it's a foul.
Parker just 2 of 5 at the line tonight. He's got 10 points. First one up, good to break the tie. 65-64, Cleveland State. 2:05 to go. Audio comes out. To replace him is Tylen Crawford. Crawford checks out. I thought he was coming in. He checks out as well. Then to replace him is Jamar Talbot. One more free throw for Parker. The line to the left, it's up, it's in and out. But the rebound is tipped, but grabbed by Talbot. 1 point lead for the Vikings. Notre Dame can take the lead here with 2 minutes to go. Into the front court, Parker. Cleveland State in that tandem 2-3 zone. Left side it goes to Willis. Now to Parker. Throws it to the free throw line as the lead. Dribbles out to the wing. Out top Parker. Wide open from 25. All net Parker. Notre Dame takes the lead. 67-65. A minute 40 to go. Parker into the front court to Williams. Right side Anaruna. Top side Parker on the drive down the lane to the basket. Missed the layup, and Notre Dame's got the rebound. Parker runs it out. Gets it to Talbot. Now out on the left wing to Lee with a minute 23 to go, and Notre Dame College in the lead, 67-65. They're going to slow it down, and the Notre Dame fans that are here, about 25 of them, are on their feet. Now over to Willis, drives in, kicks it out with 12 to shoot. From the right side, Parker pumps, drives, whistle, foul. Williams with the hand check. Third foul on Williams. Both teams over the 10-foul limit with a minute 7 to go. Now Notre Dame with a 2-point lead as Darius Parker at the line and 2 free throws coming.
Cleveland State has had the chance to put them away, could not do it. Notre Dame kids just, man, they dug in, they switched up their defenses, they've hit some shots, made some free throws.
Darius Parker gets the roll on the first one. Notre Dame College up 68-65 with a minute 7 to go. One more free throw coming for Parker. Tay Williams checks out. Timeout, Cleveland State. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with a minute 7 to go. 68-65 Notre Dame College.
Box out extremely well. Limit Cleveland State's second shot. Very well done.
Darius Parker line to the right for 1 free throw. Give Notre Dame a 4-point lead. It's up. It's good. It's a 2-possession game with a minute 7 left. 69-65 Falcons. Talbot checks out of the game, and to replace him is Tylen Crawford. Cleveland State will get it in from Anaruna to Parker. Vikings can ill afford to have an empty possession here. Up ahead to Woodridge, corner left. Open is Louder for 3, in and out. Rebound, loose. Johnson's got it. Put it up in a crowd. No, he drew the foul. And Spider Johnson will go to the line and shoot 2 with 57.8 seconds left, and the Vikings trailing by 4. Foul is on Dalen Lee. That's his second. So Johnson to the line to our left for his first free throws tonight. He has his averages from last year, 6.6 rebounds. Puts the first one up and in, 69-66 Falcons.
Here's something Spider has worked so hard to get better at. We saw him make major improvement from the free throw line last year. So happy he decided to stay and play that extra year, that extra COVID year for us.
7 points for Johnson. Next free throw up, in and out. In and out again, out of bounds on the rebound, off of Parker of Cleveland State. It's Notre Dame ball. 69-66 Falcons, 56.7 left. Cleveland State right here in a full court man-to-man. The inbounder will be Andre Harris, product from local Brush High School. Trying to get it in, looking, bouncing, dangerously, double teamed. Darius Parker had it, and he was fouled on the double team. That foul is on Parker. That is his fourth. 55.3 seconds to go. Well, they did call it on Spider Johnson, you're right. So he is fouled out. So Deontay Johnson with 7.6 rebounds and 2 assists is disqualified. 55.3 seconds to go. 69-66 Notre Dame College. And the Vikings will have to get a sub, and I believe it's going to be Tay Williams. A couple more free throws coming for Notre Dame. So the Vikings here in the opener against Notre Dame, they led this one by as many as 12.
Yeah.
In the second half. But they're down here by 3.
Notre Dame kids hit shots. They continue to play hard defensively. They continue to believe they can creep back into this game, and they have. Impressive showing.
So at the free throw line, to our right is Jaden Willis, and that's exactly what Notre Dame wants at the line.
This kid can play
8 of 9
Division
at
I, for
yeah.
sure.
8 of 9 at the line tonight. 22 points, 7 rebounds. The lefty's first of 2 is up and no good. Score remains 69-66 Falcons. 55.3 seconds to go. One more free throw coming for the left-hander. Jaden Willis is on the way. It is good. So again, it's a 4-point lead. Subs coming back. Crawford and Audio will join the fray as Willis Talbert check in. Willis tonight with a game-high 23 points. 70-66 Notre Dame. And Aruna gets it into Parker in the backcourt. Back to Aruna. Dribble it ahead. Get across the timeline. Throws it left wing to Lauder. He'll try a tough three. That's off the back iron. No good. And the rebound's collected by Barker. He's double teamed. He calls time.
Not sure why we're shooting desperation threes with, 45 seconds to go.
And now 43 left on the clock. It'll be Notre Dame basketball. They're up 70-66, and now they're in the driver's seat. So Cleveland the basketball for Notre Dame. Cleveland State in a full court man-to-man. 70-66 is the score. He'll look. He'll bounce it in the backcourt. It's receive and grab. And Aruna had it for a moment, but Barker grabbed it right back. He's in the backcourt. He's doubled. Pass back to Harris. Long ball ahead and out of bounds. Cleveland State's pressure forced the turnover. She tried to hoist it with 1 second to get it across the timeline. Harris didn't have much choice and tossed it away around mid-floor. So the Vikings get a key turnover with 34 seconds left, but they're down by 4, 70-66.
Well, you want to attack and score quickly here, then jump back into press. But Notre Dame can run the clock out if they can get it in bounce safely.
Here comes Lauder. He'll hand the ball off to Parker. Parker on the drive, right of the lane, going to force it up. Blocked out of bounds by Audio. Cleveland State with 26.2 to go and trailing by 4. We'll have it on the baseline. And the inbounder will be Parker. He's got Aruna, Lauder, Hill, Williams on the floor. Parker looking. And a lob to Hill, left wing. Hill swings the ball, dribbles into the paint, 14-foot jumper, back iron off, rebound tipped out of bounds. Cleveland State ball with 19.9 left as the Vikings again have just been cold here down the stretch.
Give Notre Dame the credit.
Yeah, played excellent defense.
Excellent. Just keeping everything in front. You can beat the ball easily.
Lauder to inbound, and Aruna collects baseline right. And Aruna spins, goes to the lane, left-handed shot, in and out. It was halfway down. Now nothing will go for Cleveland State, even shots that look good. Notre Dame the rebound and a foul in the backcourt with 10 seconds left. And now the Falcons are in a position where if they lose, it's because they simply didn't hit their shots down the stretch at the free throw line. And Cleveland State got a couple of big field goals late with 10.2 to go. I don't know if that's going to happen. So that'll send Dalen Lee to the free throw line the other way. As Notre Dame College looks to get out of here tonight with a win. First of 2 up short.
Still time, and this is this one.
One more free throw coming for Dalen Lee.
Still time.
10.2 to go. Cleveland State will need to get a quick basket. Dalen Lee's second one is short. The rebound grabbed by Parker. He rushes it ahead. Parker in the front court. Parker spinning. Parker goes to the basket, scores with 3.7 to go. Cleveland State calls time. It's 70-68 Notre Dame College. So the Falcons could have put it away with the free throws, but they were unsuccessful. So the inbounder will be Jaden Willis.
Because he was awful with the free throw on his last attempt. He ran away from the ball, of course.
And now Willis has got to call time. He couldn't find anybody open. So that's the last timeout for Notre Dame. So both teams are out of timeouts. 70-68 Notre Dame. 3.3 on the clock. I don't know how that happened. Now they put 3.7. Will inbound. He's got Willis, Harris, Lee, and Parker just shoved Lauder. Now the official
could have been a call.
He was going to give him a warning. Luckily for Notre Dame, Parker took 2 hands and just shoved Lauder off of him.
Lauder's allowed to hold his ground right there. Now
here we go. Inbounds comes to Parker, and there's a foul by Lauder immediately. .1 ticks off the clock. So now we'll walk it down to the other end. Darius Parker can put the game away. He's 3 of 3 at the line tonight. He's got 15.6 boards. 3.6 seconds left. Notre Dame by 2. Neither team has a timeout remaining. Parker at the line to our right.
Princeton High School, Greater Miami Conference. There's been some great teams come out of there. Middletown, Hamilton.
First of 2 here is up and in. It's a 3-point lead for Notre Dame.
Princeton, of course, was a dominant football program in the 70s and 80s in the state of Ohio.
3.6 left. Woodridge is in. Williams is out for Cleveland State. Darius Parker trying to make it academic. If this free throw goes, Notre Dame will have gotten the win here tonight. Parker, second free throw. On the way. It hit the front of the rim, then bounced over and bounced in. 72-68. Inbounds to Parker. Flies in at mid-floor. Goes in the air for 3. Missed it from the top. The ball game is over. And Notre Dame College has come to the Wolstein Center and pulled off the upset. The final